It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. It is officially Ainsley Day, Maitland-Niles Day, Ainsley MN Day, AMN Day. It is his day. He signed with Roma. He signed his contract. All his documents were deposited to the Serie A. So he's confirmed he's a new Roma player. And we expect him to start tomorrow. He's trained today. It was a very, extremely busy day for Maitland-Niles today because he did absolutely everything. They presented him, he signed his contract, and he trained with the teammates. And he already had a few giggles with Tammy. If you follow Tammy on Instagram, he posted something with Maitland-Niles. So it's his welcome. It's Maitland-Niles' welcome, and it's the same day. It's the day before Juventus. He couldn't not have come to Roma in a more delicate stage, and he is now called to respond present. He needs to be already proactive because, most likely he will start tomorrow due to the fact that Korsdorp has a red card and won't be available for that match. So Maitland-Niles set to start tomorrow. Today he had to train as much as possible with the team, and this is exactly why. No press conference. Mourinho refused to take his press conference before the match against Juventus because, I mainly think it's due to the fact that Roma lost against AC Milan. If we would have seen, a winner, Roma, which would have won against AC Milan, I think Mourinho would have given more time to social media and journalists. But he acknowledges himself, as well as all of us Roma fans, that, the match tomorrow is the last final, definite Champions League call. If we want to try and hope, do we deserve it is another thing, because I don't think we deserve a Champions League because we don't win big matches. But if we want to try and fight until the very end to try and get in a Champions League position, tomorrow is literally and genuinely our last call. If we lose tomorrow, goodbye Champions League. But just, I said this yesterday, I don't think tomorrow, the prime reason of why we need to step up and beat Juventus is for the Champions League. I think it's for, I do think, arguably, it's for other reasons. To keep the rivalry going between Roma and Juventus, which in these last years, Juventus has been dominating. To give the fans an aware that we can win big matches. So I do think it's important for the Champions League, but to some extent, because I think there are other factors which are extremely important for that win as well. But Mourinho decided to refuse. He refused to take his press conference. He decided not to take it because he needs to be close with his boys, with the team. Because another reason which Mourinho has explained is that, well, not Mourinho, but journalists assume that Mourinho chose not to take his press conference is because after Christmas, the Christmas break is always the main hazard throughout a season, because it's where the good momentum in a way breaks, and then you got to repeat from the very start. So this is exactly what happened. I think after the win against Atalanta, coming towards Christmas, our momentum dropped. Against Sampdoria, we lost crucial points. Then the entire Christmas break where the players ate God knows how much food, it broke the momentum. Then we played AC Milan in the first match and we lost, so it broke it even more. Against Juventus, Roma cannot allow themselves to lose. So Mourinho needs to glue everything possible. He needs to, repair the holes in this team that, the Christmas break caused. And also the last reason is obviously Maitland-Niles, because Maitland-Niles is set to start tomorrow. He's got a very big challenge. Arriving yesterday, signed his contract today, had literally, 5 hours of training, and tomorrow he's set to start. He'll be put on extreme pressure, and Mourinho knows this. It won't help. Plus the fact that we're playing Juventus makes it even worse. So Maitland-Niles tomorrow will be put on extreme pressure, and Mourinho knows it. Mourinho is acting has acted probably like a mental coach to Maitland-Niles, telling him, you've come yesterday, but you're extremely important to us because we need your help tomorrow. And Maitland-Niles obviously can't wait to get back playing after being completely thrown out by Arteta. So tomorrow it's his big day. It's his debut. And I do think, I mean, everyone thinks he'll start from the start. I read there are just a few exceptions which said that he was not going to start. But to be honest with you, I can't see him not starting. If we start Reynolds, he'll be put on even more pressure than Maitland-Niles because he has no experience whatsoever in these games. He has no experience in defense. And, we've got Chiesa and Dybala tomorrow. So I think we need Maitland-Niles tomorrow. So Mourinho refused to take his press conference. In the meantime, as I've been saying, it's been Maitland-Niles' day because he landed yesterday with his girlfriend in a private jet in Rome's airport. And yesterday he sorted out the bureaucratic problems. His documents got given to the Serie A league to actually confirm that he can play. The medicals, the results of his medics, which he took in London last week, were given to the Serie A. Today it's been more of a Maitland-Niles welcome to Roma day. In the morning, he got presented by Thiago Pinto, and he had all the photo shoot stuff, and then this afternoon, he had his first training with his teammates, which he needs to know extremely well. And obviously a few giggles with Tammy, as we said before. If you follow Tammy on Instagram, then you know that the two have been in straight contact today. And obviously Maitland-Niles, who's English, probably doesn't speak any words in Italian right now. I mean, I don't blame him. He came yesterday, unless he has a secret talent which he can speak Italian. But Smalling and Abraham need to be extremely, extremely helpful to him. Because, as we said, he is being put on extreme pressure. Arriving yesterday, signing his contract today, starting tomorrow. His main figures, his main, idols right now are Tammy and Chris Smalling, which need to help him extremely much with the language. Because, there are quite big differences between Italian and just with the atmosphere in general. So Tammy and Smalling need to play a big part when it comes to his debut tomorrow. But just to give you a recap of Maitland-Niles' day, these are a few clips coming straight from AS Roma's main website, main social media accounts. So this is exactly what happened today in the Ainsley Maitland-Niles day.
Hi Roma fans, it's Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I'm happy to be here. I'll see you on the pitch. Forza Roma.
Vai. Mettiamo il piccolo arresto e vado.
Yes, first day in, first nutmeg of the season. But it's been his day. Now, before ending the stream, I want to talk about Sergio Oliveira. Let me read Miss Purple's comments before. To be honest, Roma is not at Champions League level. I agree. Right now, we don't deserve a Champions League. If we were to go into Champions League, great. But, I'll be honest, we don't deserve one. This season is to win the Conference League. I totally agree. We're not winning Coppa Italia, mate. I'm telling you right now, because if we win the first round, which we need to win, then we're facing Inter Milan. Inter Milan is unbeatable. They're too good. They're better than us. So to beat Inter Milan, we need a miracle. But we've seen our records with big matches. So the Coppa Italia, I think the only thing we can win this season is the Conference League. And I seriously think Roma can win it. That's why we cannot underestimate it. I was impressed that Maitland-Niles start to training right away. I hope he'll do well at Roma. So, Sergio Oliveira. Basically what is happening is that, nothing wrong has happened, right? There is still a lot of optimism going through between Thiago Pinto, his agents, and everything. So, everyone says that the deal will be completed next week. It won't be completed before. Just to make it clear, the deal which brings Sergio Oliveira from Porto to AS Roma will not be completed before next week. So tomorrow, it won't be tomorrow. Big steps can happen in the deal, but it's not gonna be confirmed. Experts say, such as Fabrizio Romano and many Italian Sky Sports pundits, are saying that the deal will be completed over the course of next week. So what is happening is basically that he wants to leave Porto and he wants to go to Roma because, you know, he retains himself a very important player at Porto, but he's not been playing as much as he wants this season. In fact, in the last 4 matches, he's been sitting on the bench for 4 consecutive times. So he wants to leave, and he is, you know, he's already said it, that he's already basically, hypothetically, said yes to Roma. Mourinho gave him a call. They're both Portuguese, so there's a good bond between them. And, you know, he said he wants to come, and there's still optimism. You know, it would be a loan, which would then include a clause to buy him if Roma's impressed by him. Basically, to loan him out, Roma would pay 1.5 to 2 million. And then if they want to buy him at the end of the season, they will need to pay 15 million. The situation is, though, that, you know, optimism going through. He wants to join Roma. We've got all the all the good parts on our side. The only bad part is that Conceição, the manager, never said that he wants Sergio Oliveira to leave, which is why he gave Sergio Oliveira a call today for the match which Porto will play. I don't know when they're playing. They're playing today. Which means that obviously giving Sergio Oliveira a call means that the deal can't be completed now. Conceição is against Sergio Oliveira moving to AS Roma. I do think some things relate back to him being a Lazio player, but that's not the big cause. I think, you know, he retains Sergio Oliveira, a massive figure at Porto. He doesn't want him to leave. So there have been a few disputes between him and the president, but optimism is going through. Deal will be completed next week, which is what Fabrizio Romano says. And in the meantime, he has started following AS Roma on Instagram, Pellegrini on Instagram, and Villar on Instagram, and Jose Mourinho on Instagram. So that is another key factor, key clue in a way, key tip that he will join Roma and he will be our midfielder. You know, it won't happen now. I would wish Sergio Oliveira start tomorrow, but obviously he can't. He's still in Portugal. He got a call up today, so we will need to wait to see Sergio Oliveira having the Sergio Oliveira day, just like Maitland-Niles today. We need to wait next week, and maybe he can start on. Who are we playing next weekend? If the deal maybe ends at the start of this week, with this coming week, then we are playing Cagliari at home, which is a good match to start him. You know, they are a team which are fighting for relegation, but I think Sergio Oliveira has the experience to do so. So, you know, who knows? But ladies and gentlemen, key highlights to focus on in today's day is Maitland-Niles signing, training, and starting tomorrow against Juventus. Mourinho refusing to take his press conference against Juventus, and Sergio Oliveira. There have been, Fabrizio Romano says, optimism still going through. The deal will not be destroyed. He will be announced next week, but Conceição, Porto's manager, is against him moving away, even though he's not starting in much this season. He does retain him as a very, very important player. So we'll see how that goes, but I don't think there will be any problems. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, please subscribe. Bottom right hand corner, takes 2 seconds, and it supports all of us so much. Let's get this number, get to 2,000 as soon as possible. So share your link, with your families, with your friends, and just subscribe. It means a lot. Like this live stream as soon as it becomes a video as well. Like this live stream to give Ainsley Maitland-Niles a massive welcome. And comment in the comments below as soon as this video ends, #welcome Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Maybe tonight he's bored. He'll pop on YouTube, watch this video, and all our comments will boost him for tomorrow's debut, which is an extremely important match. It is literally our last call for the Champions League. And follow me also on Instagram at @lowerscore the Simon Show, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the much desired watch along. Set a reminder, it's a very, very big one. Simon out.